Good morning, everyone. This is Joseph with Smart Money Traders. Thank you for joining me here today as I'm trading live. Thank you for your support. I hope that yesterday you had I wanna see here. Let's see. Yeah, we had a good trading session, and so I definitely traded FOMC yesterday with it was a special broadcast and definitely got whacked because at the when the ES did this at the bottom here, try to play it, but he really kind of mess around with me. But today, hopefully, it'll be a better outcome. So it looks like this market wants to go higher today. So we're gonna see if we can buy it. Right now, when you look at the week, we're right at the top of the range for the week. So that's something that we gotta keep in mind. But before I go any further, this is a trading. This is a trading channel. This is for education purposes only. I do this every day. So basically, we can learn together as a community. Trading is something that can be very lonely and will allow us to really grow as a community. So, with that said, let me look at the charts on the 30 minutes. Definitely structure wise, we are down, but right now we're going higher. So it looks like we're working on a breakout here. So when we look at this here, we're at the top of the pre-market range. So it definitely looks like he wants to break out. But if we definitely at a resistance here. So this is the resistance for the week. This is when the market opened here on Sunday night, and we gapped down because of DeepSeek. And but really, the market recovered pretty nicely. When you look at the end of Monday, by the time we get to about 7 o'clock in the morning, the market started to really rising up. So and then today again, I mean the next day, Tuesday, they did the same thing. Went down, went go up. Now we at that zone here that definitely looks like the market wants to take out and close that gap. So if we put just a little zone right here, so that's probably the next zone they want to go to toward the 61.25. I think we can see that today, 61.25. So we will see how it goes. Typically, we don't trade during the first few minutes of the market. So today I started a little later than usual, but we got looks like it's a bullish move that we're experiencing right now in the ES. If I were to look at the NQ, I would probably see the same things happening. Let's put this on. I didn't realize this one was typically I don't like to. So I want more real estate here. Chart trader. All right. So again, the ES and the NQ, they're behaving pretty much the same. So right now we're looking at they going higher. So for me to participate in this here, I would like to see a pullback and then a push up. So for ES, there was some resistance right here at some point. We have some resistance at 95.50 area, 96, or even the figure 6100. So if they come back to 6100, if the ES come back to 6100 and go back and goes higher, I think I would be more interested in playing it. As you can see, it's a big move here. Um, here definitely we got a pivot. It breaks the other one, so that just tells me they want to go higher. But we would definitely would want to. I'd like to see a pullback here, maybe toward the value area high. See, talk about 96. I didn't even know it was the value area high. So that's the value area high right now at 96. So uh, my speed is back to normal. Yesterday we had a 4 second delay, but here we got the nice speed that we need to trade these markets. So um, because this market is extended here, a short would be counter trend, but that's something that could be on the table too. Because here we're doing almost like a double top here, um, um, but a short definitely would be counter trend here. It's a little more advanced, but it's a possibility because for the market to come for the market to really be viable here, they need to bring it back a little bit. They need to bring it back. Um, so with that said, yeah. So this would be kind of trend on the short here, but definitely I think we got five. We got about 3 to 5 points on that. Probably not gonna do it today on a day like today. It looks like this market is decisively higher, but we're getting some sign this market is getting o- overheated here. So coming back to 96, 97 is definitely something that is highly, highly possible here. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat, comments. Let me know. Let me know what you're trading. Let me know how things are going for you out there. See, this is the pullback. We don't predict the market, but we try to analyze to see what may happen, what makes sense. Like here, this is a nice little pullback. Because this market is so strong, it may not go any further down. But if we were to come further down, that would be even better for a buy. So that gives us more room for the market to move higher. So I mean, the sell happened here. Remember, I said here would be a nice little sell, but right now definitely it just happened. You know, I guess I wasn't in the mood for counter trending today, but definitely was a nice little move down. So um, let's see if we can bounce somewhere here. Probably another 4 points. If we get to the value area high here, that zone, I think we may see about now in the chart in the middle on top. If we get a positive bar here, then we might be looking for longs again. Because this is a 15 range chart that gives you more like it's a little for this to turn around the market and to move higher than the Union Renko bar here. Okay, so right now, if we get a pullback on the Union Renko, maybe 1 or 2 bars negative, we may want to look to go long. Or we may not even get the pullback. Now we did get a pullback within. If you look at the inside of the candle, this is where the pullback is. See, there was a pullback in this bar. It wasn't a full negative bar, but the pullback happened in here. Pullbacks happening here too. So we may have missed the entry here. We're not gonna chase this. Let's see if we can pull back, give us a couple negative bars, then turn around, and we can engage long. So let me get a sip of water. Okay, so again, now we're bullish in this market. Definitely see those big buyers here. You know, again, this is now could this be a retest of this high for another sell-off? So we'll find out. Because right now, there's some aggressive buying happening. This candle here is forming. It's too early in the candle, but yeah, looks like it's about to break out here. Um, um, let's see. All right, we're getting some selling here. There you go. The sellers have taken over. I think there's news too. That's another reason why I think there's news coming at. Yeah, as you can see here. I think there's news. Let me check. Let me check the news site here. Today's oh, the news already happened here, which was advanced GDP. Oh no, advanced GDP, which happened at 8:30 this morning Eastern time. So it wasn't really much of a reaction. Well, this market is definitely showing some bearishness right now. I mean, the sellers looks like they're in control because they went back and test that. The buyers couldn't do nothing about it. Now they're going high lower. I'm looking at the 1 minute, the bottom left. Yeah, that double top formation here. And on the top left, this is telling me, hey, this bar here was pushed down by the big boys. We don't even have to question that because when you look at those heavy sells, look at this aggressive sell here. And if I go in the time and sale, there was a block. I think there was a big block. See, all this pink, it's really like really heavy selling. So in the time and sale. And really, really aggressive selling. So um, let's see what happened here. But it looks like they want to break this thing lower. So 4181 it should be the size for a tick. We'll definitely bring this lower. Now remember we did say if we get to 95, 97, that was a nice place to buy. So let's see if that's gonna materialize here. That could be a flash to, it's 9:59, top of the hour. So the people that bought at 9:30, they're probably getting out of the market right now. So that's probably why you see that aggressive selling, but also just probably catch some people off guard up here. But we're gonna stick with our original plan, which was if you get to 95, 96, we want to be buying. So let's see if we can be buying this. Yeah. Okay, the order canceled because we got a negative bar. Okay, selling is really happening. Selling is being really aggressive here. So at the moment, again, it's in the aggressive selling. The buying can happen too here. So we're gonna just go for this with a tight stop. Let's see if we can get there. Because the original plan was to buy around 95, 96. I know things did change here, but we're at the area of right in the middle of that band that we have for the week. So definitely that could serve as support. Let's see. me see something here on my other screen. And the other cancel because we got a negative bar. So looks like the ES want to be selling here. Maybe we'll try one more. So right now we see some green coming in at the time in sales. Okay, but still the orders are being canceled here. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that here. No. Okay, so at this point, the orders market really wants to go lower, so we're not gonna try to be buying it here. So at least we not get cut. We didn't get cut. Oh, now we're at the VWAP. Interesting. VWAP could be definitely a bounce point here, but they're going lower than the VWAP. Now remember, I right on here. I said, right beyond here, I said, here would be a nice counter trend selling. They went and tested again. Now they're selling off the market. So wow, this is heavy selling. So definitely we're selling now. Now it's a matter of, okay, where can we get involved? Where can we get involved? Again, I could have put a stop down here, but again, those will break out. I don't really like to do breakouts because most of the time they don't work. But right now, at the moment, some new information came to the market that makes it wants to go lower like this. So definitely had to have some kind of new information here. All right, that could be a bounce point here because this market has been going down for a while. We may see some kind of buying here, but again, I'm not going to trust the buying. At the moment, we're sellers. We're going to be selling this market. So hopefully it goes back to 90. 90 would be a nice place to go buy and sell it again. Here, it's too shallow of a pullback for me. I want a deeper pullback. At least go back to the POC. Not POC, the VWAP and POC. Just happen to be around the same area. So VWAP on the bottom right, POC top middle. So let's see if we can get some kind of, because right now it's ranging. This market is ranging. Get all the way back to the down low here. Now, interesting thing that happens to here. We got in the middle of the range for the night, for the overnight range. That could be another place for people to buy. And right here, they got some people short. Below this, let me make this a little bigger. I think I need to format my candles here. So, when I'm looking at this here, below this candle, this candle here I'm highlighting, they went below it by maybe a tick. Let's see what the low of this candle is. The low of this candle is 80.50. The low of this one that's forming right now is 80.25. So they went down by one tick. Get some people short here. Now they're reversing it. So that could be a reverse to the upside here. I mean, it's below VWAP, yes. But this definitely could serve as a turning point to the upside. The sellers are still here. But I think some people got caught flat-footed here. Now we're approaching the VWAP. It's kind of too close to it. But if we get a few negative bars, maybe 2 or 3 more, and a turnaround, then we can be open for a buy. we can be open for a buy. I mean, the market, you gotta go with, okay, what makes the most sense here? What is happening? Like what are they thinking? We can't really know what they're thinking for sure, but at least you can try to get into their mind. So here would be a nice little, could be a nice long position here. Because I'm looking at this here. This was resistance, nice to support. So let's see. At least if we can get to our first target, which is right at VWAP, here. Okay, we got the first target. I don't know what's going on with this. This didn't move my stop. What's going on? My stop was supposed to be moved. Oh my goodness. Let's see. If we get lower than this candle, we don't want to be in this trade. Yeah, something happened to, that's what happened to it last night. He just didn't move the stop. The stop did not move because at my first target, the stop was supposed to be moved. I didn't react to it. So the VWAP bounce happened here. Can this hold up here? Let's see. We need another positive bar to go higher here again, I'm not sure what just happened with my ATM here. ATM is not functioning the right way here. I think we're gonna probably try to go to the top of the range, which is 6107. That would be my ultimate target. If we get there, we get there. But my ATM is supposed to be moving. Once we get to the first target, everything needs to go to break even, but it didn't. Let me get another view up here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my stuff out of the way for now. If it's because obviously they want to be playing around this area. Now, if I push the view up, we'll move to break even, but it's too early. This is yeah. This is kind of wow. Yeah, this is what was supposed to happen earlier. Move my I think I know what happened. The first contract moved to break even, and then once we get higher, the second one does. Okay. The second portion of this does. But I'm gonna put it below here. Let's see if we can move higher here. I'm sorry, I gotta go clear my throat in a second. But let's move to break even. That's a prudent thing to do right now. I really so let's see if we can go higher here. The high we made is 61. So far, the initial balance, the middle is 60, 80, 60, 95. So we have a couple targets before that. 95. Yeah, 95. We got a target before that, 92, 3/4. Um, you know, this market gave us a discount and we took it. That's why it's important to have levels on your chart because you can know, especially market generated information like the middle of the range for the night, because we could clearly see there's a manipulation that happened down here. Um, they got some people. Short down here now. Okay. Honestly, if we get higher here, we may add to a position. So we're gonna press our winners. That's what my mentor used to teach me. Say, hey, when you have a winner, you gotta press it. You gotta press those winners. We gotta press those winners. Now we may come back here and get tagged out at break even, but we're in a position to for a nice move here. If we don't take this low here, we're gonna go higher. And right now, my position is much bigger. I'm still in the same position that I was in earlier, which was that I'm trying to buy this to go higher, but now it's may come back and tag me out for a break even trade. But I was in a position to do a much bigger move, so you want to put yourself in that position. Now they want to. We're below VWAP. That makes sense. It has to be right around the VWAP. So looks like they wants to go one way or the other here. But if you just joined me, we had a partial loss earlier, and we have a break even. Partial loss because we had three targets. The first target got hit, but the second the second part of it didn't move the ATM, which I did reduce the risk on that, so it was like a really partial loss. I think we're still bullish in this market for now. Until we take out 80.25, we're probably still bullish in this market. But there's definitely room, I think, to either way here. 84. Now, because they're playing around view up like this, there's a lot of uncertainty. So I'd probably stay put. Time and sale definitely looks like it's bearish more. It's more bearish than. And also the VWAP was around the POC at the moment. That POC is a dynamic one, so as the market evolves, you're going to see the POC changes. The point of control, which is where the most volume has been traded. So, I mean, in this area here, we're probably going to be very cautious because I feel like there was enough momentum from this close here to go higher, but it hit that the zone and also the POC, the VWAP, so it was like a triple threat. Now, somebody had a comment or somebody said something here. I think somebody said there's a chat, but I cannot see it. Whoever typed in the chat, can you type it again? I'm sorry. Oh, it says 0. So if you can type it again, because I cannot see it for whatever reason. I'd like to do it again. Okay. What? I can't even. Right now, we're looking at this market. It wants to go lower, so we might be selling it instead. Because also that tells me if we had enough strength, we would be going higher here. That means, we're in a stalemate right now, 10:16. Can't see what the chat says. Um, refresh page. I think I'm gonna have to go to the website itself, to YouTube, because I'm broadcasting from OBS, which is, but I'm gonna have to go to the channel itself to see what's being said, because for whatever reason I closed the window by accident. So let's see. Um, Let me see. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I couldn't see what was being said here. So thank you. Yeah, I think right now we might be going back and forth here for a while. But at the moment, it looks like the buyers don't have enough. They don't have enough strength to move this market higher. So it's 10:18. So let's wait and see how it goes here. I think low. Yeah, because we're below VWAP, below POC, and also with all this selling that happened before, this aggressive selling we probably should favor a short here. Well, we are very close to the value area low, which could serve as support, but supports are meant to be broken. So, we just don't want to be caught up in this manipulation here, because this area here, they can definitely manipulate the market to go one way or the other. Right here, they got some people short below the low of the middle of the overnight range. So right now, we're just gonna have to be careful. So a move higher here is not out of the possibilities, but right now, at the moment, looks like lower is the way. There you go. Got the sellers coming in here. Could this be a way for them to get and do some selling and go higher? Yes, it could be. Let me see how advanced GDP was. Let me refresh this. So advanced GDP was even lower than expected. So that's another thing we got to keep in mind. So meaning really the market being bearish at the moment is not a surprise. I think right now they probably inducing some buying probably, because this market looks like it was aggressive sellers. So when it's gonna go, it's gonna go. We just the moment we probably should just sell down here. It's telling me that I'm not connected. Oh yeah, I think it's red right now. Ooh, I'm behind. I am saying I'm not connected. What's going on with this? There you go. Let's see. Let's try to connect here. Okay, I'm connected again because now I can see the time in sales. We're lower. We're definitely lower. Uh, or maybe not. Let's see. All right. While we're refreshing here. Yeah. This is not the time. Okay, we're getting all right. As you can see in trading, sometimes technical we can have some technical difficulties, and sometimes we could be right, or we want to do something that's gonna work, but it just yeah. Yeah, it's still loading here. Not sure what's happening. Let me go to my this market's still ranging in that zone. I went to my VPS to kind of have an idea what the market is doing. It's still ranging in that zone here. Hmm. Looks like they want to move it higher. They're moving it higher at the moment. So hmm. uh, well, so what I'm gonna do here is obviously we're connected, but things are not loading. At least this one is not loading. Mm, what should I do? All right, I think I'm gonna. I feel like I'm gonna restart Ninja because let me restart Ninja in the meantime. Um, because it's not going the way I think it should. Yeah, Ninja is just not responding at all. All right. In the meantime, let me see. Can I just do this? All right. Let's just. All right. We'll have to kill Ninja in the task manager here. I'm not sure what's going on. Technical difficulties. All right, so let's start it over here. Um, Just please bear with me as I restart Ninja here because it's not, just wasn't behaving the right way. Just please bear with me. Mhm. Yeah, how's Ninja restarting here? We're all right. Let's see. Let's see if this time around things will load properly. Um, I think we're missing a couple windows here. So I think the key, what from what I understand for Ninja, you just gotta make sure that when you're loading it, um, let's see, you don't start trying to connect before the historical data is loaded. So that's gonna help with stability. I don't know. Let's see. We got this one. We got this. Yeah, we're missing a couple windows here. Mm, hmm. I'm missing a couple windows. This market now is hedging lower. Definitely much lower. I think I'm looking at my VPS. So this market is 73. So which is exactly where we wanted to sell. We wanted to sell this market, but we had to. It's only after I placed the sell order I realized that I was even connected. Yeah, as you can see, this market went down without us. That's okay. This is the kind of day today has been. So one of those days. Bum, bum, bum. All right, what we're gonna have to do here is this. We're gonna have to move. Let's see what to. So clearly, this market wants to go lower at the moment. Um, I'm not sure what happened to my. Okay, let me do this. We're gonna close this. I'm gonna close this workspace and open another one because I had a backup workspace for the stream. So yeah. Okay. Let's restart the workspace and see what happens. Okay, things are coming back. All right, we're gonna make a backup of this workspace as well because. Okay. For whatever reason, that workspace had some issues, so we're just gonna have to. Let's get back here and see if we can. Market analyzer got restored here. All right. Then let's see if we can connect to live data because yeah, we're connected to live data. All right. So hopefully this before I do anything, I'm gonna save this light -1 because I need to get rid of some of things of this on this This market looks like it wants to bounce, but let's yeah, it's already at 82, so that's a nice bounce from 71.70. So we missed that. Move down again. Remember over here wanted to sell. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Well, I think we were down here. Wanted to sell down here, but it's not 35, so I'm looking at the wrong time. It was definitely after 10. Well, anyway, at some point we wanted to sell, but we didn't get filled because, well, we were offline. I didn't even realize that we were offline. It's MQ, same thing here. Yes. If I reload the script here, if we get something better. Looks like we want to go higher at the moment. All right, think my data still not fully restored the way. Right, let's do this. I apologize because most of the stream I feel like I've been trying to troubleshoot this. Let's see. So I'm trying to close some windows that I actually don't need. So I make this workspace a little lighter. I need that. Okay. Something going on here that I cannot access this window here. Oh, you know what? This is open. That's why. All right. 2584. Let's put 2500 there. That's why I couldn't access this window. All right, there you go. Yeah, right now it looks like we're going higher, but this may be short-lived here below the VWAP. So seeing some selling happening here. Strategies, let's see. I want to put something on the MES here. And move this out. If you're still here, thanks for bearing with me. Technical difficulties. I mean, one of those things that you can control. I couldn't make that low here. 70 was the low. 70 was the low. Looks like we want to go higher here. Yeah, I'm still missing some data here, but I'm not gonna try to reload data right now and have Ninja lock up on me. Well, we know that when the market is moving, we have live data, so buying here could be a possibility. You know, but it's really maybe not. Maybe not. We're looking to. It looks like we want to go lower here. I got my phone in my pocket all this time, so let me take my phone out of my pocket. That's what it is. Could have this been a scaring ploy here to get some people short, and let's reload this here. Yeah, looks like down is the way the market wants to go at the moment. I'm looking at the 3 minute here, 10:34 when that candle closed on no, it wasn't 2 minute. It was a 1500 tick. It's a big move down. They push it really down here. So down might remain, because what I see playing out here is they go high, they go to the top of the pre-market range, and now they're going to the other side. So that's what it looks like it's playing out here. They may want to be playing both sides here, both the top side and the bottom side of this market range. So it's ranging right now. We have a couple pivots coming, so we definitely would like to I think down is probably the way to play this market at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, I think the technical difficulties kind of really got me torn off a little bit here with this market. Because right now, we could might as well go higher or lower. So when you're in this position in the market, you don't know, you don't have no conviction, personal conviction about it. It's best to just stay away. It's 10:47. So at the moment, as you can see, this market is ranging. So that's something we gotta keep in mind here. So just yeah, looks like we want to go a little higher. Yeah. So looks like it wants to go higher. That's a nice bullish ratio here. Um, VWAP could be an area they target here at 90. I'm at 89.50. So let's see if we can delete this. No. But, just got to be very careful here. Just want to be very careful here. I got a chat here. I can't see it on the OBS, so let me go into YouTube to see it. Videos. Yeah, so we got that move down here. Yeah, that's why I wasn't really too with the move along here. Let's see. I just I need to be able to go to see the chat. Yeah, that's exactly right, Jimmy. No conviction. That's why here I didn't want to get involved one way or the other. There was no conviction at all. Now, if you had an order above this range and you got played, they take you in and they go down. So this is what they do. They play with you. Definitely sellers right now showing that they are the boss. Yeah, like I said, I was saying earlier, once we get here, we then go higher. They may want to come and play around that the level down here too, about 661. I think they may want to go play around that level. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, just looking at the price action on the 3 minute on another window. Yeah, definitely be favoring shorts here. But yeah, this is too low to the low of the day for me to act. I would like to see a pullback even towards 60, 80. Another 5 points higher. Then we might be able to do something there. Let me change this. Yeah, they're still selling it here. Again, I'm not comfortable selling here because it's too low for me. I would need a pullback. I don't know if they're going to make it all the way back to VWAP, but at least to like 80 area. That first pivot that was broken here, if they come back to us, we might be selling. But other than that, we're going to say no thanks. Yeah, they keep pushing it down here. Yeah. Now, where would we see a pullback to go short? 73, probably. If they come back to 73, we might be interested in selling. Still selling. The sellers are still in control here. Again, here, eventually this market is going to turn around. You just don't want to be chasing this move down and hoping that you're going to get to your target. So, honestly, this market can come all the way to 78.5. Then I'd be more 75 is in the start, but 78.5, which is right on here. I'd like it to come back to this for me to be engaging here. Value area low area. If they come back here, we have a better chance. Yeah, definitely, Jimmy. Also we're getting close to that 11 o'clock time. Definitely don't want to be going long here. We may see even more of a sell-off around 11. But also, because it was going this way, people maybe want to cash out before the European close, which is going to be happening soon. So the people that sell, below 74 here, they're not in the best position because this market can always come back and tag them out. So we're not gonna rush this. We're just gonna take our time today and wait it out because eventually this market. I mean, we already see this market show. I was showing his hands. We wanted to go short earlier, right before we got the technical difficulties. we wanted to short the market, but I placed an order. Then I realized that hey, this market wasn't. I wasn't even connected, so I didn't even know. Yeah, get a little close to the low like this. Yeah, we're not gonna touch this. We're just gonna wait and see how it goes. Um, yeah. Mm. Mhm. Mm-mm. Yeah. All right, we're going lower here. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Once again, seeing a bounce here wouldn't be a surprising thing because they need to. It's 11 o'clock, so they need to square off those all those sales that happened back here. They need to square them off. So go back to about 78. If they go back to up like this, then we'll be more feel more comfortable selling. Now you may ask yourself, okay, why are we not buying here? Because we don't know what's going to happen next. Because this is a downtrend. They can definitely pull the rug under you here if you buy. So you can see a push down or flash down here at any time. Um, we're not comfortable selling either because we're too close to the low. So at the moment, I'm gonna be like Jimmy. I'm gonna be hip, hand in pockets. Is that how you say it, Jimmy? Hip. I'm just gonna put my hand in my pocket. So that's probably what we'll do here. We're gonna be hip. Um, Smacker can do all the way down to 60, 50 from where it's at now, but I'd like to see a pullback towards 78. If you get a pullback towards 78, then it'll be a better setup. But we may not get that pullback as we can see right now. Some aggressive selling is happening here. We call the bottom of the range was about 60, 61. Now we're getting there. We got there. So um, Yeah, Euro's closing out with a bang. Definitely push it way down here. But again, we can see a push up here. So right now we're getting some buying in the market. The buyers are coming back in here. And honestly, they may go all the way back. Again, if they go back to 75, that would be nice. Then it'll be a better setup to go short. But with the strong down move here, we may not get that. So this is the again. This buying is happening here because of the European close. Because we had people they need to get out of the shorts, and for you to get out of the short, you got to be buying. So us seeing that here, yeah, definitely could have just scalped this to the upside, but yeah, banging on the low of the day, which was because remember that's a 61 area. What's gonna be a place that we may see them play around here, and that's what they're doing. They play around that level, and now they're pushing it higher. If you go along at if you had an order to go along at 61 with a 5 point stop, you survive this. You survived this by a couple of points. So if you did that, kudos to you. Not sure what's going on with my. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting YouTube control panel. I want that. Okay. Um, I want the chat. Okay, this is why I couldn't see earlier. All right. I hit the chat and I didn't even realize that. Okay. Okay. We're bouncing higher here, which is understandable. But we're still kind of bearish for the day. It's a bearish, at 30 minutes, we got a bearish structure. So, um, so anyone in a position at the moment, or are we just watching the market like I'm doing? So we got to 68 and a half. It looks like he wants to go slower. I mean, there's some selling happening here. So if we were to get, ideally 75 would be a nice number, the quarters here. Got 25, 75, 50. Those are usually numbers that, besides the round number, they are pretty apt to to be touched. Now, here's the thing. Remember 70, make this bigger. At some point 74 was a support. So seeing it as a resistance now would be definitely the thing. For whatever reason, when I put something in here, because this covers the whole thing, it doesn't go. But as you can see here, 174, if we can get back to this area, 74 and 79, that's an area that we could show some selling here. At the moment, we're just going to wait and see. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, right now we're seeing that they may not make it back up there. They may not make it back up there. Yeah, they're pushing it down here. Now, what I would like to see, it's a quick pullback, nothing too major, maybe 1 or 2 bars, and the turnaround to the downside, then we'll go short. All right. So this is, to me, this is too aggressive. This is, I don't know. As long as we don't take this high here, we'll be fine, I believe. We're gonna put a sell. We're gonna put a sell down here, and if it goes higher, it's gonna cancel the order. So, we're using a different ATM. Basically, just instead of trying to double position, we're just gonna go in with almost the full position, which is usually we're trying to six micros, but we'll do 5 micros on this one. And if we turn around here and go to the downside, we want to be here. We want to be part of this. But this market is kind of playing around here with us, playing with our feelings. There you go. We got taken in. See if we can get at least to the first couple targets before the low here. And I got an extended target with the bigger size of the contract. I mean, a bigger size contract, which is the three is down here at 54. Maybe we were a little premature here. Let's find out. We'll find out in a few minutes if we're gonna go lower. Yeah, taking out 63 would be a good sign. Would be a good sign we're going lower. But if we take out 68.5, I think we probably gonna go higher. And I think that might be it for me after this. If we don't. Let's see what happened here. Oh, there you go. We getting some buying coming in. Definitely the sellers are making known that they are the boss of this market. So let's see. All right, can we get to the first target here? We got to the first one. Now we're at break even plus one. We're gonna make it break even because again, that one tick. I can't tell you how many times that one tick got me out. Trying to capture one tick and then you got to get taken out. So um, so we may get taken out here, but at least looks like we are reading this market correctly at the moment. I think we make a. All right. Looks like we're turning around to the downside here, so that'd be a pleasant sight. Okay. There you go. Second target's about to get hit. So like right now, we could definitely tighten our stuff a little bit here. Will it go to 50? We don't know. So let's put it down to 50. But we capture a big chunk here. Capture about 5 points on that bigger position, bigger portion of the trade. So so we got stopped out here, which is we have never gotten to a target anyway, but that's where we got stopped out. Now, hey, we can try to sell here again. About 63 and a quarter if they get there. I think we may. I don't think they may. They may or they may not get there, but if we miss our entry right here. If we were to go short, it would have been about 69 and a quarter. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes I say all the time, your miss entries could be a blessing in disguise because for all we know, this can go higher from here. So, yeah. So that's what they're doing here. They're going higher and they're fetching some more buyers. Originally I said 63 and a quarter. Around the 63 area, if they get there and get a turnaround, we could go short again. But at least we got two targets on our last trade, which is not too bad. Yeah, 660 definitely was a place that. Because 661, I thought this market could have bounced, which actually did a little bit earlier. When it gets to here, that's earlier here. When it gets to 660, it did bounce. a good 7 points. But definitely that second time around 660, you definitely, if you buy here, you definitely get run over. So what we're waiting to do here, we're waiting to see if this market's gonna go higher, to short it at a better price, or is this gonna be a complete reversal? Okay, we're seeing that pullback here. No, this is 63 and a quarter. We did get when we hit 63, we got a negative bar. So can we get another one here? I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to sell at 60.50. So the order got canceled. It's 11.19 right now. Again, we're still looking for a long here. Sorry, looking for a short. But the buyers looks like got some block. There was a nice block here. 90 contracts, 92 contracts to the upside. So, and also we're approaching lunchtime, which this market going higher is not gonna be a big surprise here. Metal. Yeah, this market is heading higher here. That's a big buy at the 100 at the 11.19, 40, 11.19 and 40 seconds. It's this is why we're seeing this market moving higher. Like that was a big buy here. Now, if we clear 68 cleanly here, like on the 1 minute, we close above that. To me, on the smaller time frame, that would be a change of structure to go higher. So, and like I did say, we may see the scenario today where they want to play both sides of the overnight range. They got here, they short it. They got here, they're buying it. So we could be a buyer down here. In this market, we got to be very nimble and change our. Let me see. Hip is not working for me. I'm going. Maybe back later. Okay, Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you for supporting the channel and the stream. Yeah, I mean, the buying is getting aggressive here. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We're approaching 11:30, which is lunchtime. So we should see some kind of. They keep pushing it higher here. So you gotta recognize when the market changes on you. Like right now, this market is changing from a bearish stance on the shorter time frame to a bullish one. They take out this high. Hopefully we get a pullback to go higher here. If we get a pullback, then we can engage long. So this date. Okay. I think in my data series here, I need to put my candle a little bigger. Yeah, I think this is what I need to do. I need to make it bigger because I can barely see it. So if I can barely see it, you guys probably can barely see it either. So also, All right, this market is heading higher. Heading higher for now without us, but a pullback to 69 would be a good one. If I'm looking at the fib here, let's see, I got a fib 50%. Give me a discount about 50% here. We'll go. Now we're approaching a resistance area, which we did say 75 could be, but it kind of blow it. 75 and 80 between those two numbers here. We can see this is an area we can see definitely a pullback. Let's count. Okay, looks like we're getting that pullback. Yeah. Pretty heavy bearish ratio right here. So it was a nice bullish ratio. I like those ratio bars on the turnaround. Like this one, I like this one better than this. But again, we wouldn't be shorting this. We're trying to go long. Approaching this resistance area, we know we could see some selling here. Now that double pullback I talk about all the time. That would be a good time to have it here. Market goes higher like this. He pulls back once, give me a little thing like this, and then do this. Higher. That would be the way I'd like to approach this here. But we may not get that second pullback. And that second pullback would be right around here, between the golden zone. If you're a fib trader, between 50 and 61.8. That'd be a nice little area to go along. If I put this right here, this area, it would be a nice place to see if we can get back to here and turn around. That'd be really nice. So let's wait and see. All right. If you're watching, catching this the moving train here, but earlier we were bearish in the market. We did get some right about the time we were going short. Then I realized that my connection wasn't on, and we had to restart Ninja Trader and everything like that. So kind of missed on that short, but we went back short around here. Right around here we went short. Right around here. Then we got two targets. And the ultimate target was about 50, but we didn't get there. Now we're seeing a change of character here in this market on the smaller time frame. This is a 1 minute on the bottom left. So that smaller time frame here tells me, hey, we may be going higher now. And right about the time they turn around here, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised today to see they're trying to play both sides here. They got to the top of the pre-market. The shaded area that you see here is the pre-market. This is the pre-market range. They went here. They got people shellacked. Now they're moving it higher. So, and this is the initial balance low, initial balance high. They're just playing both sides today here. So any questions, any comments, please put in the chat. Let me know what you're trading and how things are going for you out there. But again, right now we're trying to see if we can buy this market, but with a pullback. We're not gonna try to do it blindly. We didn't get that second pullback we usually get, but right now we have the VWAP. That's an area that we can see some selling here. That's an area to go see some selling. We already see a bearish ratio developing here. So the sell could be underway here, but I'm not going to be selling here. I feel like this market wants to go toward the top of this range of the market on the overnight high. Okay. So if we see a pullback here, right, and we don't go lower than this swing, we may be trying to engage long here. But it was too close for us to go long up here because it was at the VWAP. We knew there could be some manipulation here above the swing. So, all right, let's see if we can get that. Again, particularly can move our golden zone a little. Yeah, right here would be a nice place to go to bounce here between 68.5 and 66.5. So, but we may not come back down here. And keep in mind it's 11:32. So meaning market it's 11:32. Thursday, January 30th, 2025. So keep in mind, a lot of people are probably taking their lunch now. We may see like some lackadaisical movement in the market. Nothing really too crazy here. So let's keep that in mind also. Typically we close, I think that might be one of the longest stream I ever had. We had the difficult difficult um, technical difficulties. Sorry, I can't even talk at the moment. Um, so that kind of prolonged the stream because we definitely would have hit our quota and target for the day, and be out of here. But you know, it's if you're watching this right now, it was meant to be. All right. So here we're seeing some buying interest, but we're gonna be careful here because the sellers are still present. I'm looking at this here. This honestly, this is more like because everything was going shorter. This to me looks like was a stop run to the upside. I'll probably be more apt to go short here. See if we can go short here for the moment. Again, our target would be that zone about 69 and a half. Okay, we got fill. Ultimately, our target would be about 69 and a half. Um, so, um, so you just gotta whatever bias that you had, you gotta be quick to change it when it's warranted. Now doesn't mean this is gonna be a winner, but I'm looking at this here. Coming down here from the short term is very, very likely. But this one may be a loser too. So let's proper stop is maybe a couple ticks higher here. So let's see if we can. This market's gonna go lower here. At least get to a first target. First couple targets, and then obviously we'll be moving our stop down to break even. Just went short. Again, we wanted to go long with the market to come back down here to go long, but when we see this kind of this thing here, this looks to me like a stop run. You know, so to me, that's why we went short and taking could be. That's why my ultimate target is 69 and a half. So it's very, to me, it's not that far. We can definitely get down here. So we're at break even now. So let's see if we can. I'm gonna move it to just break even, not the +1. So yeah, we knew this could be short lived. At least we got one target, right? We got one target. That's we knew this could be short lived here. Yeah, they're turning right back around to the upside. So that means we may not get to that golden zone. Or is it? Let's see. Top right is a 10-minute chart. That I have a 30-minute market structure on it, so it's still to the downside structure wise. But here, looking at the way they play both sides here of this pre-market range, yeah, going higher here doesn't surprise me at all. Now we're gonna hit that VWAP again, which is a 61. I'm sorry, 81 and a quarter right now. So if they hit that, that could definitely start out resistance again. Could be another opportunity to short it. No block trades. Hasn't been. All right. Yeah, the buyers got back here. And also, we're very low. As far as market valuation here, we're very, very low. We need like toward the bottom of the range for the day. So approaching maybe the middle of the range. But the push up that we see down here, we could see it happening. After this happened, we could say, hey, today would be one of those days. After Powell spoke yesterday, and they may just want to play both sides here, kind of edging their bets. So with that said, here we'll not looking to take any trade at the moment. Let me move my so let me make sure I can see those letters, not white, but we want them to be midnight blue. All right. Any questions and comments, please let me know in the chat. We're here every day from 9 to 12. Typically between 9 and 9:35, we look at the market and kind of look at what may happen in the different scenarios that may present for the day. And then after 9:35, we start looking to see if we can take advantage of this market, one way or the other. Well, we're day trading on this stream, so meaning we go long and short based on the situation. Like right now, it looks like the buyers wants to push it higher, but we're having this overhead resistance here that we gotta be careful. When we're approaching a pivot like this, you always want to assume that it's gonna hold. So the POC at the moment is at 90.50. So they may definitely want to shoot for the POC, which is the point of control, or the most contracts have been traded so far for this session. So, looking at this here, this definitely wouldn't want to be buying this at the moment because we have that possibility they may go to the downside here, but at the same time, selling it is problematic because logic saying here, hey, we're going higher toward the higher range. Now, I sold over here because I feel like we could get a pullback down to 69.5. I was trying to play the pullback, but we did get our first target and break even on the remaining of the contract, which is a winner in our book. So far, if you want to hear at the beginning, we have taken 3 trades, I believe. Got one loser and 2 winners. Actually, the loser was even a partial winner because our first target got hit. The second part of the remaining of the remaining of the position didn't move to break even yet. So, but right now we can see some selling happening and buying happening here in this area. It'll be interesting to see which sides win. But now, if I had to put my money, I'd say the buyers will win here because, after this push and the sellers couldn't close below this little swing here. To me, we saw on the lower time frame, like the 1 minute, like we have on the bottom left. We still in an up structure here. I think right now they're taking both sides. They're buying, they're selling, they're buying, they're selling until it's time for them to push it one way or the other. My timing sale doesn't move as much. Probably you're asking why it doesn't move as much. It's because I filter it. When I click on properties, I put the size filter at 5. So minimum 5 contracts need to come through the tape for me to see a number, because everything else is really noise. Even though with the new software that they have, sometimes they may want to be buying 20 contracts, but they slice it in by ones. So that's something. That's how you filter. That's how you filter the timing sales. You just right click on it, go to properties, and the size filter right here, I put 5 for me. You could put 2, you could put 3, you could put 10. So whatever you want. And here we have the different colors mean something.
For example, the deep pink mean, hey, we really they really want to go down, so they want below bid. This is regular ask. The brown is regular bid, but the yellow, it's above ask, meaning they really wanted this market to go higher here. They really, they were willing to pay a premium for it. So some, it was only 5 contracts, but you see a couple of those golden ones here. Right now, going higher is definitely the most likely position. I mean direction. Sorry. So if I want to be buy, I would want to be buying here. Now, what is it gonna take for me to buy? Let me move this because this is my entry chart. Let me make it bigger. What I would like to see here is a break. I see a break here, come back, and go higher. One of the people I learned how to trade from is used to say it's a break, hook, and go. So the break, hook, and go pattern here. This is what we're looking at. As you can see here, this is serving as resistance. That's for sure here. We got a VWAP. We have this previous pivot here that happens at 11:31. So now, if this comes back far down enough, we may wanna buy it too, but it would have to come back. Okay, right now we're looking at buy is going higher here at the moment. So let's see. See if we're gonna get this trade in before the stream is over. We're gonna try to end around 12. So definitely we have some order flow is definitely looking bullish. I mean, I'm looking at the deltas here. The last couple deltas is positive. This buy didn't have much volume, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, because this is a range chart, you may say, "Oh, this hasn't much volume. It's not a significant bar." As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. In my book, it's the opposite because they move it so quickly that there wasn't enough contracts traded to. So that was a big, quick move to the upside here. And the max delta and the delta, they're very, very similar, meaning hey, there was a lot of strength. There wasn't. The resistance from the sellers here was minimal. There wasn't much of a fight, basically. That's how you gotta look at it. But right now we're having a fight on our hand. We got 13,000 contracts already traded, and this bar is not even closed yet. So that's to me, this bar is a riskier bar than this one to get in because hey, we're having a lot of back and forth here now. We're experiencing a little breakout here. Again, I'm not a breakout trader, but if he breaks and come back, we'll engage long. I don't trade breakouts per se because most of them fail. So as a trader, trading is a business. You got to look at the probabilities, not the possibilities. It's always possible this one break and move 50 points. But also, what is the probability it's going to break, move for 50 points? Very little. So if it breaks up and come back down, then now if you're looking at those bars, you may say, "Wow, what are those things inside?" These are the wicks of the bar. So technically, this bar here almost had a full pullback on itself. So meaning, this could have been an entry here at 82.50. and the stop obviously below the swing. But I like to see the move away from the level and come back to it. So if it moves away and come back to me the pullback is behind me. Then I can act. For example, when it breaks here, if you go along here, first of all, you go along here right at VWAP. That's not the best position. But if you waited for the deeper pullback, essentially like we earlier. Earlier, I wanted another pullback, but here we kind of got that double pullback. It was a little less pronounced, but we got this. I think I need to change the color of this. Maybe I'll make it white. Or maybe at least blue. Okay, that's probably better. Then, I need to change it by default. Yeah, because that green, that cyan color is not save as default. Okay. So when I'm looking at this here, let's pull back. This is the double pullback I talk about, and then boom. So my entry perfectly would have been right here. 75 and a 50. And target this. This is a good 6-month move. Target the next the previous resistance here. So I think we still want to go higher here, but let me make this a different color. The new color I'm using. Any comments and questions, please put in the chat. That's about 10 minutes before we close I almost said the room, but the stream. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, this may be a slow grind. As we know, the markets move slower on the when they're moving higher, they move slower than then they're going down. So we expect that little grind to the upside here. Now this is in position to go long. Now we need a couple bars of maybe at least 1 or 2 bars of a pullback. I'd like a deeper pullback than the shallow one. So, but this is setting up to go along here. No, we're not gonna chase this. This is the thing with this kind of the market we're trading nowadays. Sometimes you just may not even get a chance to get in following your plan. Now, if I was to get in here, that would be FOMO. I'd be chasing this market. I'm fearing that I'm gonna be missing out. So what I'd like to see is a pullback. If we get a few bars pullback here toward the VWAP, which could be a nice little support by 82. Come back down, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, I don't want to be chasing this, especially we reaching this. I'm gonna put a line here. This is resistance right here. Like 88.50. Definitely, too close to that resistance to go by here. Now you say, hey, why didn't I go along here? I didn't know that was going to happen like this. Without, could have just gone long and turned around on me. So, we're not predictors. We are reactors. We're just reacting to what the market is telling us and what the market is giving us. Now, right now, we know we want to be buying it, but with a condition. We need a better price because this market is bound to pull back. That's what the market doesn't move in one straight line. So the market's let me see. This one here. I think that's the one. So the market when it moves. Sorry, when the market's moving, he does. Oh no, that's not the tool that I want. That's another tool. This. Maybe I don't have it. I don't have it in there. But what I was getting at is the market when it's moving, it doesn't move in just one way, just straight up or straight down. It does this. Higher. Goes, it goes lower. So, so when it's going down, it does this pretty much the same thing. Goes lower, then pull back. Now, is it always orderly like this? No, I mean, it's not always orderly like this, but no, we cracked the 8850 area. Previous resistance may become support if we keep pushing higher here. Pull back to 8850 could be an entry, but we need a couple of negative bars before we engage in this market. We're not gonna try to chase it up like this. So that's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. So, any last minute questions or comments? That now is the time to do it. Just about to close the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Please share this channel with your friends and people, aspiring traders, or whether you're a newbie, whether you're an aspiring, you're a veteran. And definitely, it's this is a community I'm trying to build for everyone. To whether you're learning how to trade or you've been trading for years. We came back to that 7550. Again, this is too much of a shallow of a pullback, especially after this expanded move. This extended move tells me here, that's an extended move. This is not really a pullback I wanna deal with. It's too shallow for me. I want it to come. I would like to see it to come back to at least a 50% level, which is 81.75. Okay. So 50% level here, if they come back down here, then we may see some, and also this area, when you look at it, it was like a balance of power transfer too, because the sellers took over here. They push it down a good, 80, a good 8 points. So if that power got transferred in this area was resistance, it may come back. The possibility they may come back and make it support now, and also got the VWAP right there. The people that miss on here, they say, let me let come back to VWAP. I'll get a better price. I'll get an average price for the day. Then that's better for me. So, I'm not sure. I don't see the market moving here. What's going on? Let me go to my VPS for a second. Yeah, this market is moving higher, but my connection here on my regular computer is not showing any movement. So what I'll do is, we dealt with this earlier. I'm just going to disconnect for a second and connect back up. Okay. So let's see if we can get the connection back here. This market's at 92. Looks like it got to 92. Let me go back to my VPS. It's at 93 right now. So even though you're seeing, 89. But this market's already at 93, 92 and a half. Um, all right, I think this is a sign for me to close out the stream. We didn't get the pullback we wanted. Actually, we kind of did, but the market wasn't, because I said 80. We said 80 in this. I said 88.50 if you could pull back, but the shallow pullback I didn't like anyway, so I don't think I was gonna take that trade. But having this technical difficulty here with the data, I think tomorrow I'm gonna switch my screens and make this screen here, which I like to stream from. I'll make it my VPS instead, because that happens a couple of times, and I do have the VPS as a backup here for situations like this, so I can see, hey, if I was in a position, I could still manage the position through my VPS. So that's why I have it. And also, sometimes I just straight from it too. I used to actually, at the beginning, when I first started streaming, I used to broadcast from that. I used to stream from that. So that's something I may try to do again tomorrow. But right now it's 11:59. Seeing the slow push down here is normal. Yeah, I think market is moving, because I can see the lag. If the lag indicator is moving like this, I mean I'm getting the data. But otherwise, so like right now, it's the selling. The selling at 12 o'clock is not surprising at all. It's extended, and people say, you know what, it's time for me to go to lunch now. After this big move higher, we may, So I think, this is the kind of things I like. That little pullback. Looks like we're getting some. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Because I was looking for my NDT to say, hey, where's my NDT to place an order here? But because we had, we might get a wish here. Let's just come back to that level. So, because I started today, also I started a little later. I started right after 9:30, which is not something I was trying to do, but it just happened that we started the stream a little later than usual. So I think I may, we may go a few more minutes here. 12 o'clock. We should not expect too much, but also because the market the volume is lower now, we can see some more extreme move at the same time. They get to move it faster because there's less resistance one way or the other. It's not enough. Actually, let me look at my order book, my order screen here, to see how thin or thick the order book is. Some contracts on there. Looks on definitely the buyers. If we were to get a positive buy here, we might go long, because we may not make it here. Because I'm looking at, let's see, it's 82. $82.25 is a big buyer sitting down there. I'm not sure if they're gonna be pulling their order or not, but so far there's a big buy at 82.25. And there's a big seller at, they're pushing it higher. They didn't make it there. think they just moved up to 84. So let's see how that works out here. They just made it up to 84. So we can see a pullback again here before we move higher. So before we move higher here, we may see a pullback or we may not, you know. $93 could be a place to sell. That's a big seller up there at 93. That's a big buyer at 84. So I'm going to put those lines right here. 84 and 93. So I would like to see it come back to 84 and then go higher. I feel more comfortable right now if that were to happen. Any questions again? Comments? Please let me know. Again, I might take this stream to 12:30 today because we stayed. We got started much later than normal. All right. So we got those two lines in the sand here. 84 could be a place we buy. 93 could be a place we sell. But again, we're going to favor the long here. But let's see if we can come back down to 84. That area toward VWAP and get a yeah. And also that number here, the mid 91.75 was this was established after this happened here at 10:30. So 10:30 right here. This number was there. We knew this number was going to be probably resistance because it was the middle of the initial balance. So when this market gets here and turn around, that's not a surprise. And 84 is right around where the opening range low is. So, and also we got 81 and a quarter, which is the pre-market mid. The pre-market mid. So seeing a pullback here and a bounce higher. Let's see if we can go along here. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. But remember, 84 was supposed to be the place that we'd be buying here because that was a big buyer there. So I guess they got filled. They were a serious buyer. They weren't like one of the spoofers. It wasn't a spoof. 91 actually is probably a good place to take a take a so 91 is definitely a place to go and take some of the profit if we make it there. But it looks like 84 was a serious buy here. So but let's not, it's still early. And it's around the POC. Let's see. We're gonna keep our emergency stop. This is our emergency stop, meaning, hey, that's a worst case scenario here. Meaning, if we get close to this swing, we have the ATM will move our stop to break even automatically because that'll be close to our first profit target. And moving ahead, I'm looking at the market. There's a big buy at 6100, which is big seller at 6100, which is to be expected because that's a round number. Our third target is at 97. Besides the 91 and a quarter that we see, there's a big seller at 91 and a quarter. If we pass through there, I think we get to the 97. But we're not there yet. We'll just wait and see and see what happens here. For all we know, this definitely could be a loser as well. We have the POC. So the back and forth here is kind of to be expected a little bit. So essentially my stop, let me see what this low is, 83.50. Essentially my stop is below this opening range low. So it's below that. If they think that out, so we definitely don't want to be in this market anymore. So that's why we got to stop down here. So let's see what happened here. Sure. Hey, it looks like the 84 buyer is still was a serious buyer here. Again, 93. They move it down to 91. There's a big buyer at 91. And even at 90, we may see some resistance there. But if we get to 90, of course, we're going to take our first target. If we get to 91, we'll get the second one. And we got an extended 97. And the next big seller is at 6100, which is to be expected. It's a round number. Now we may come down here and take us out for a loss. I mean, it would be 2 and 2 for the day. So far, we had two winners and one loser. Typically, in the max trade, we're gonna take is 5 for a session. So we're still within well our quota, but definitely right now we're seeing this back and forth here between the buyers and sellers at the POC. They may wanna. So if we break below the swing, we'll be taken out. And I think I'm going to call it a day. It's 12:12. Typically, I don't stay this long. Around the POC here, this fight was kind of to be expected. We're hoping that this was a push to the direction, But yeah, we're gonna stick to a plan, and this thing's gonna take us out. It's gonna take us out because it's about 6 ticks from that swing. That's where my stop is at. You hit the stop because I have a sim stop. Okay, we got stopped out. That's fine. Hey, let's see what happened here in this range. Just think we're done. We're not gonna be trying to trade this anymore. But it'll be interesting to see what happened when we get between this zone and the VWAP if we get a push higher here. Things turn around to the downside here. So actually, it may go back to 84 and a quarter. There's a big seller, 84 and a quarter. Again, past support is going to become resistance. Same principle here. So 84 and a quarter, if we get back there, we may see a sell. No questions, no comments here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. We'll be here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Do my best to be there way before the market opens. Like we got on maybe 10 minutes after the market opens at 9:30. So we'll do our best to be here on time tomorrow. And get to trading again. So with that said, good luck if you're still trading, and just be careful out there. Trading is risky, and things can change in a New York minute, like they say. So with that said, thank you for being here once again. Very, very grateful for you for your presence, and helping us really to see this channel grow and this stream grow. Eventually have more and more people participating and being here with me. Trading can be very lonely. That's one of the reasons I created the channel, because this channel allowed me to talk out my trades and just learning in this trading community, because trading is not something you will never completely say 100% I have this thing down. It's a moving target sometimes. So with that said, thank you so much for being here. Have a good one. God bless. Bye-bye.